What's up, my fellow Fortniters? Today we're talking about the Xbox Elite controller and best settings, or maybe not the best, but settings I like to use. And I played played around with it. Can I even speak today? And I've got 1,200 plus wins, so yeah, it's been working out for me. But let me just get into it. So first things first, what do you want to have set up on your settings? Well, let's go into the controllers here for you. You go into your connecting devices, device and accessories, and pretty simple here. And then once it's loaded up, I am actually just using the upper two right paddles, okay? Those are the only ones I am doing. Now, you might want to use 4 paddles. I just prefer to use 2 because it just fits my gameplay a bit better, or my fingers a bit better. So there's 2 options you can use. Now, you can either use setting number 1, which I have here. Now, the upper left-hand paddle I found was best easy for quick editing, which I set to the D left pad. And then I used the upper right-hand paddle for B. And the reason I'll tell you why I did that. Now, you can use an RB. Sometimes I tried to use this as well. But either one of these settings works well. And the reason why I chose B, and I'll get into it once we get rolling. But let's first go to some more settings. Oh my gosh, this video is so boring. Just get me out of this video. Well, no, you got to stick with it. Sensitivity, my builder sensitivity, I'm slowly increasing it. I started at like 1.2. I've been going up slowly. I will eventually get to 2, I believe, once I get more comfortable. The big things that you have to have is the build immediately. You have to have this setting on. And the reason why actually I have my controller edit hold time to so high is I'll get to it here in a second, okay? Now, once we get into the controller settings, we go to the edit. Now, the edit I put as the left D-pad, right? The left D-pad. And the reason I did that, you don't really need it for anything in the game. It doesn't really do anything for you. You could do the right D-pad as well, but I prefer the left. Of course, the instant edit is the left D-pad, which I have, put on my Xbox Elite controller as the upper left paddle. Okay, and then for my reset button for the edit controls, I have done LT, and those are the main changes that I've done. So look at this. I'm building up. Boom. Or you can do floor. A little bit slow there. It's video. Jitters. There's a better one. Or not. That is not a better one. Oh my god, bro! Get good. There. Dude, what is going on right now? This video... I have failed this video. Do not watch me because I'm a scrub, apparently. What is going on, bro? The reason why I do X, the upper left-hand paddle for instant edit, is because I can move around and still... Whoa! I can still move around and edit at the same time. Now, I also played around with using the paddles for jumping. But I found the only paddle that I liked for my personal hands was the upper left-hand paddle. But the thing is, I wanted to be able to instant edit. And honestly, so say you're in a box, right? Or, we're up here, we're in a box, we're trying to edit, and I could not I did not like instant editing with my upper right-hand paddle. I don't have it set to that, but it just didn't feel right. I couldn't instantly do what I needed to have done, right? I just couldn't feel it, couldn't do it how I wanted it. Now, some people like to use their paddles for jumping. I just found that I didn't like it. I liked being able to jump. When I did these builds right here, the triple layer ramp here, I found that it was easier for me to tap A to jump and keep A as my jump button. Moving along, you can move along here, and I can also edit instantaneously if I want, because I have that instant edit. Now, the reason why I put the upper right-hand paddle for B instead of, say, an RB or something, putting a platform down, people do that. Sometimes people put a pickaxe for the upper paddle. There's lots of different ways you can do it, but I found that having the B button enabled me to switch to my weapon faster. So one of the disadvantages of console is, you know, being able to build quickly and then switch to your weapon and shoot back. That is the power of a PC player, and that's what really makes really good players. You be able to build fast, but also shoot back and build at the same time, right? So the problem that I found was having, you know, A is my jump button. Switching to the weapon and jumping right away was a problem. So when I'm in a build fight, look at this. I want to be able to switch to my weapon and jump at the same time. Look at that. I can jump and switch to my weapon if I want to, and I'm able to do that because I use my upper right paddle to switch to my weapon, right? And the reason why you want to instant edit, say you're in a box and you're trying to look, see, I can't even edit this. I'm trying to push B and it won't let me edit that building. This is why the instant edit is instantly. You don't get bogged down. Sometimes when you're in a box, when you try to push the B button, it doesn't know which building to select right at first. But with the instant edit, very rare, if any problems, there are hardly any problems. So yeah. So anyways, that's that. It really comes in handy when you're in boxes and you're trying to instantly edit out of boxes. You really need that that paddle, and this is the way it is, boys. And this video is over because I'm done with making this video because it's so boring. Now, having the instant edit is best when you're in a sticky situation. You're in a 1-by-1 and people are above you. You have to get away fast. When you have an instant edit, you will be guaranteed to select the correct building, okay? Nothing's gonna stop you at all, and you're gonna be able to select whatever build you want. You can build it back. Having the instant edit is beautiful because you won't be making mistakes, okay? When people are certainly shooting above you, things are getting a little bit frantic. You wanna be able to instantly edit out any situation, build up, and select the build that you actually need to use, okay? And this is the power of the instant edit. Now, of course, if you don't have an Xbox Elite controller, you can use a D-pad. But the problem with using a D-pad only and not having a paddle is you can't move around and edit unless you do an X, maybe instant edit, but then it throws you off. Maybe some of your other builds that you use as far as reloading. Okay, boys, I'm out of here. This video is over. This is what I use for my Xbox Elite controller. And I will see you